Or just let me know when we're good. All right, everyone. Welcome back to Commanding Cause. My name is Dan.
I'm Chris.
Yeah, and it's been a little bit. We had some things going on. It's a busy time for both of us, we'll
Yes,
just say.
it
Yep.
is. But we will be coming back with more consistent content, especially with this upcoming season. So just hit the subscribe button, like the video, comment any suggestions down there in the bottom. That'd be awesome. And yeah, we're going to get on to our 2024 season predictions.
But first, let's talk about that draft that we didn't live stream.
Yeah, sorry guys. Stuff came up. Life happens, unfortunately. I really wanted to stream that really bad.
But so, okay. Looking at, here's the actual, can you see my stream?
Yep.
Like, can you see my screen? All right, so we had Caleb Williams going number 1, Jane Daniels 2, Drake May 3, and Marvin Harrison Jr. 4. Did all that great. Then we run into some trouble here. Joe Alt went number 5, offensive tackle. I thought they were going to go wide receiver. We thought they were going to do Malik Neighbors. They did not, but they got Joe Alt. Malik Neighbors then went to New York. We predicted Rome Odunze going to New York, but he did not. But then Joe Alt, we thought was going to go to Tennessee, but because Carolina got him, or excuse me, the Chargers got him, then Tennessee got him. What do you think about the Falcons getting Michael Penix here?
Weird. They just picked up
That's the
Kirk
best
Cousins. They could have gotten a weapon. They could have gotten defensive pieces. There's so much they could have done. I think ownership's weird there, but I guess we kind of all predicted that they weren't going to be the most sound decision makers.
Mm-hmm. I will say we did correctly, so I'm not going to do this verbatim, but we did correctly predict that JJ McCarthy was going to go to the Vikings, and Fashanu went to the Jets, except we had them going 10 and 11. Like, we had them switched. And we had Bo Nix going to the Broncos, which is exactly what happened.
Yep.
Brock Bowers went to there. We thought Michael Penix was going to go to the Raiders. And then Brock Powers we thought was going to go to here. But we did get Talise Faugua, or I can't remember how to, we did get that right. So let's see how many we got so far. We got 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 8 so far, right, out of 14.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah. And then, let's see here. Byron Murphy ended up going to Seattle. Marius Mims went to Cincinnati. We thought that Byron Murphy was going to go there. Dallas Turner, where did he end up going? I think he went first round, right? Did he? No, he didn't. Wait, yes, he did. He went 17. We didn't think he was going to go first round, did we? No. And then, yeah, there was
It was an interesting draft, to say the least.
yeah.
But I thought we did pretty decent.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's, okay, so we got Nate Wiggins, pretty happy with that, no problem there.
I mean, runs a 4.28, so.
Yeah. But, yeah, other than that, I thought that Jane Daniels was going to go to Washington. He ended up doing it, so.
One thing I want to comment on, scroll back down for me really quick, go to Kansas City.
Oh, yeah.
Who allowed that to happen? Who allowed Patrick Mahomes to get another speedy wide receiver?
The Bills did, and I don't know why. Did they get anything for it?
No. My nephew, who's a Bills fan, he occasionally hops onto the comment down there. He's not too happy with the Bills right now, and I cannot blame him.
I don't blame him, yeah. Let's see here. Washington. Oh, let's see here. Round 2. Or come on, show me what we've got. Is nobody gonna... That's just draft order. Okay. It's okay.
If you go to the NFL website, you can pick teams individually for 2024 NFL season.
It's okay.
I can do this real quick, and it'll just be us showing.
I got the full draft recap. Wait, why is it not? Where do I go?
Am I good to click it?
No, hold on.
Okay.
What am I doing here?
NFL's website and then 2024 draft.
There we go.
There you go.
And then all right, ready?
Yep. I was just on this. You might have a video that starts, you just have to pause it. There we go.
Yep. Cool. Are we back on?
Oh yeah, you're good. You're good. It's back
Okay,
on
cool.
it for us.
So we got a defensive tackle round 2. We also got a corner round 2 because I think Emmanuel Forbes, yeah, he's not going to be there too long. Uh, tight end, not too bad. Guard, we got Luke McCaffrey. I thought that was pretty decent, and apparently he runs faster than his brother, at least whatever. But then linebacker, safety, and edge, pretty cool. The one that I thought was interesting for Baltimore, just I'll let you talk about Baltimore, but I did want to mention TJ Tampa. I'm surprised he went to round 4, and I'm glad we got him.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. I actually am really happy with our secondary. Whose team do you think is more win now? I think it's Baltimore. I think their draft is based off of players that are going to play immediately. So I'm kind of excited. Go ahead and scroll down for me. It's going to be a random pick. You're probably not going to be shocked by this. Devin Leary. I was looking at his stuff earlier. If we can get the Devin Leary from 2021, we will have an amazing backup quarterback. He fell off from what he did in 2021, but he threw 35 touchdowns that year. He was a Johnny Unitas finalist. Like, he did pretty good. The rest of these guys are going to be play now, in my personal opinion. They all look like solid pickups. I am especially wide receiver. We'll see how Devontae Walker does. I'm not too sure how that's going to go.
We're not on. We can't see the camera. You can't see our faces.
No, I know.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
If you scroll back up for me really quick, Roger is probably going to play pretty well. Rosengarten, he looks like he could be a very good offensive tackle for us. He was actually the blocker for Penix, and it would have been his blind side because of him being left-handed. So I think that might be Ronnie Stanley's replacement.
Okay, gotcha. Well, then let's go ahead and get out of here. But I think we did, I mean, as well as anyone is really going to do when it comes to here. But, okay. Now then, we're going to do a tier maker here. And our face is back on stream?
Yep, face is back on stream.
Okay, cool. Cat, please do not scratch the door frame. Okay. So we got Super Bowl favorites. We got contenders. Like, I almost put like divisional winners here or whatever, but
made it a little bit more of a broad statement.
Yeah, and I thought people who could make the championships, but we got playoffs with a question mark, as in they might make the playoffs. We don't know, but we'll get a participation trophy. These two are kind of interchangeable, but we thought that was funny. People get a participation trophy.
Because so participation trophy to me means like 8-8, well 8-9, 9-8, 7-9, or 7-10. Stuff like that.
Fallout thumbs up guy going, you tried.
You get a golden star, buddy.
Yep. And then okay, so we got 0-16 contenders. We got like or you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and put 2008 Lions and 2016 Browns. Yep, there we go. Number 1 pick contenders here. So, anywho,
I'm gonna start off with a random team.
Well, okay. Do we want to do alphabetically, or do we want to just
I think we each just pick a random team, each one, and then we discuss what we think it's going to be, and then we'll go back and forth, and we'll see if we agree. I'm going to pick the Buffalo Bills. I am going to put them in trash.
I agree, because I think that they got rid of a lot of key pieces last year. Sorry, I'm rearranging some stuff here, but yeah, I think they lost too much, and I don't know what the heck was going on in trade night, so I'll put them in trash.
Yeah, I think they're going to go 6-11, or 7-10. I don't think they're going to be good this year. I think Josh Allen's going to try his heart out. He's a good quarterback, but we've seen numerous times that a quarterback can't just win by themselves unless you're Patrick Mahomes.
Well, then I honestly think, I don't know the division then, if the Jets or the Dolphins would take it because the Patriots wouldn't. I would put the Patriots, I mean, they'd get a participation trophy, I think.
I actually agree with that. I 100% think they'd be participation trophy.
They'll try, and I think Drake May's a good fit, but yeah,
I would also...
It's a transition year. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's a transition year for him, so I think that the Patriots are going to surpass the Bills again, and the team I think is going to win that division will stay in the AFC East. I think it's going to be the Miami Dolphins, and I think they're actually Super Bowl contenders.
Did OBJ go to the Dolphins?
Yes, he did.
Okay. I wouldn't put them I'm going to put them at playoffs until they actually win a playoff game.
Okay, I respect that.
Okay, so I would also put the Jets in
Wait, you know what?
playoffs.
Let's put Miami in contenders because they're a more top tier contender in my
Okay, yeah,
opinion.
I'll put the Jets in playoffs then
I agree with that.
because I just really want to see how they do. Like, I want Aaron Rodgers to play more than just 4 snaps.
Yeah,
So
exactly. They could have been a really good team. We would never know. We're gonna stay in the East, and I'm gonna go with your Philadelphia Eagle friends right there, and I'm gonna put them in playoffs.
yeah, I think I don't know if Washington's gonna win the division next year. I highly, highly doubt it. But since we have not had a
Yeah,
repeat winner in years, I mean, I think Dallas has just lost too much, and I think they're also just kind of. It's kind of just like that episode of SpongeBob where they're throwing everything away and everything's on fire in his head or whatever.
yes.
And so, yeah, so I think that the Eagles are poised to make a comeback, but yeah,
And then we have Dallas, of course. I actually think they're going to be participation trophy. I don't think they'll be trash yet. We can hope.
we can hope. But yeah, I'll put them in participation trophy. I think
I
New
also
York will
think that
crash.
yes, and I think the Commanders will also be participation trophy.
Yeah, I'll put them in here. I hope for nothing, but I also expect nothing, so we'll see.
We'll see.
But
We get to see what your management's going to do, how they're going to run this team, if they're going to allow like small easement to like progress of how they're doing throughout the season, and allow players to actually develop. That's the main focus right there, in my opinion.
I do not want Jaden Daniels to start. I want him to sit behind Mariota, who apparently went to the same college as him or something like that. I don't know.
They went to
But
Oregon.
yeah, I think I remember reading something like that. I don't remember. Actually, no, Jaden Daniels, I think he went to LSU. I don't know.
Yeah.
But there's some kind of a connection there that I might be making up in my head. Thought I heard about. But anyway, I think Washington has a chance to make the playoffs, but I mean, Dan Quinn is a good coach. I think he's an upgrade from Ron Rivera. I want to see some things first.
No, that's 100% true. I really want to see how Washington does. There's a chance that they could be playoff bound, but I think participation trophy for now. So that's the East taken care of for AFC and
The
NFC.
North. Let's go to the NFC North.
All right, pick your poison.
I think Chicago. I know I did this last year where I had high hopes, but like they do have Caleb Williams. People have been comparing him to Mahomes and like a little bit of Herbert. I think
I think it's
he's
gonna be a
got.
bust. That's my hot take.
We'll put them in participation trophy right now.
No, no, no. I actually do think they are going to be playoff bound. If that's what you were thinking, I actually think they could be a team that could shock and actually go playoff bound
I
because
feel like
Detroit could fall off. We don't know if they're going to be
here,
consistently this good.
here. Let me add a row. Let me let me make a row,
Mhm.
and let's call it. Here, maybe we changed a little bit, but come on. I'm gonna say participation trophy, and we're gonna do this one. Least you tried.
Okay.
So we'll put Dallas and Washington there, and I don't know about the Patriots. You want to put them in at least you tried, or do you think participation
I
trophy?
think at least you tried.
Okay. Then going to
Chicago participation trophy.
yeah, I'll put them there because I don't necessarily call them playoffs.
No, but they
They're
could
very.
shock. They could shock.
I mean this is mid. There's like 3 teams below, so this is very like a mid
Yeah,
tier.
and
So
and the NFC is not going to be that strong based off of
mhm.
previous
Well, and now
years.
that we have this extra, like, I just don't know if maybe we put the Bills in at least you tried instead of trash. Do you think they're still going to be trash?
Yeah, we put them at least you tried. I'll go up one. I think the Giants are be trash though.
Okay, cool. Sorry, but Chicago. They got the things. Everything on paper is good. I like their pick of Rome Adunas. I think his name is. I can't remember.
It's a good
Um,
fit. They also got
and
DJ Moore.
yeah, and Montez Sweat. I'm cautiously optimistic. On paper, it looks good, but we'll see how they mess this up.
Yeah.
And then, but okay, pick another team from the North.
We're gonna go Detroit Lions. I think they are the best team in that division and or in that conference. Can't remember off the top of my head, mixing them up, but we're gonna put them in contenders, I believe.
I would almost put them as Super Bowl favorites.
Okay, I would like to hear reasoning. Why do you think that?
They're just. I feel like what's his name, Dan Campbell. I
Yep.
feel like he's going to try to learn from last year. He's very aggressive in his play style, and I mean, if you really want to put them in contenders, I mean, how many teams do you really think are going to be Super Bowl favorites?
3 probably at most.
So do you want to count the? I don't know.
I count the Lions. I'm cool with counting the Lions there. There's a lot of teams that I could see being there, but the Lions are the best team from the NFC, in my personal opinion, besides maybe the 49ers.
Fair. Okay. Then Vikings, I'll put them at participation. No, at least, I don't know. What do you think? Participation, or at least you tried?
Oh. Okay, because Super Bowl favorites is going to be like 13 plus wins, basically. So 13.
Yeah, if we're looking at like 13, 10, actually, hold on. Let's say like 8, 9, and this is like 7,
6.
8, 6, 7.
Yeah.
5, and this is like
at least you tried.
Yeah, I'll put them in at least. I mean, I think JJ McCarthy and Sam Darnold. I maybe give it a year or two, but yeah,
I think it'll be good in a little bit, but I mean, I think the blow of losing Kirk Cousins is going to be a lot more than what he comes off to be.
Well, and what was the who's the that Aaron Jones?
The running back for the Packers that signed with the Vikings? I think it was Aaron Jones.
Yeah. So, but they also got well, we'll talk about the Packers then. They got who's the guy from the Raiders? They got from free agency the running back.
The running back Josh Jacobs.
Yeah. Green Bay, I'll put them at. Well, do you want to put them in the playoffs?
I think playoffs. The question mark. I think Jordan Love could actually do it this year.
Yeah.
They had a pretty decent draft as well, so I think they could actually shock some people.
Okay, so we did the North there. Let's do our North, AFC.
All right, we're going to rip the Band-Aid off right now, boys and girls. I have the Ravens as the best team in the AFC still. I know they lost, and they couldn't beat the Chiefs. The Chiefs even said that the Ravens against the Ravens was the actual Super Bowl. I think the Baltimore could actually look up for their mistakes, just like the 2011 season, where we lost and then came back to 2012 and won the Super Bowl, and I think Baltimore can do it. And I'm going to pump myself up every time. I'm going to cry like a little baby at the end of the year when we lose in the playoffs, but we are going to be Super Bowl favorites. I am now a Dallas Cowboy fan. It's in my bloodline. I apologize.
Well, here's the thing. We have something to back it up with because we've gone past the divisional round like in the past 20 years.
And Lamar's shown that he can win in the playoffs. So, I mean, I'm not too frantic on it. I think coaching was very questionable in that game personally. That's just me.
Why did they have all those running backs but only literally Lamar was the leading rusher?
It makes me angry. Then we lose our defensive coordinator, who I thought was going to be amazing, but I think Zachary Orr would be able to do it. So,
and also the thing is, I mean, if Zay would have made that touchdown, I don't
Zay put the team on his back. He tried so hard, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, he really did. But okay, so I agree putting them at Super Bowl favorites.
Okay,
and that's
that's my full biased opinion.
I was gonna say you can say it's biased, but it's true. But and also I'm really tired of the whole Lamar's the running back and Lamar can't win in the playoffs. Well, he made the championship last year. Yep. So shut up. All right, and then Steelers, I would put them at playoffs?
Question mark. Yeah, they're gonna be good. This is gonna hurt this entire division. I would put the Browns in playoffs? Question mark.
I would put them at participation trophy. I don't think they're going to be better than that.
I think they're going to be good. I'm cool with participation trophy, but I think I will say my little side note is I think they're going to be. They could be pushing for a playoff spot. I think the entire North could be pushing for playoffs.
Okay, hold on one second. I'm going to let my cat out because I don't want.
Freaking out. Understandable.
But talk for a second about why you think the Browns are going to be as good as the Steelers.
Okay. So, Cleveland got a couple pickups. I remember during the offseason. They wide receiver. Give me 1 second to remember who it is. They picked up a wide receiver.
I mean, they have Amari Cooper still, right?
Yeah, they picked up somebody else too.
Well, and also, Flacco went to the Colts, so
yeah, I'm actually excited for that. Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah.
I think he's a really good wide receiver. I think he was just on a crappy team personally. I think they're going to be pretty decent. So I think participation trophy I'm down for because their defense, they got Myles Garrett. I'm convincing myself to put them in playoffs.
All right. Well, what do we with the Bengals then?
Playoffs.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put them all the way up where the Dolphins are, but they're going to be good. If they do not show any improvement from last year with Joe Burrow at the helm, then they are going back to how they used to be with can't
I
remember
was
the
thinking
head
about this
coach name.
earlier. Are you talking about the guy? Talking about their old quarterback?
Nah, it's the Ravens' old defensive coordinator. I can never remember his name off the top of my head. He
You
became the
got
head
me.
coach for the Bengals.
Oh, I don't know. But okay, so then let's go ahead and let's do. Pick one.
Okay. Kansas City Chiefs.
That's what I was gonna say. Let's go ahead and rip off the Band-Aid and just.
Go ahead and drop them up there. They're gonna. I honestly think it's between those three teams.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like maybe San Francisco can be back there,
You
but
know,
they got a
let's go
tough
ahead and
crunch
pick
coming.
them up and go ahead and drop them right there with the Dolphins.
Oh, and the Dolphins. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, let's. Yeah. No, I agree.
I mean,
I'm really, really frustrated with them and that last drive. They just needed to stop him and couldn't do it. But in their defense, I could tell they were tired.
yeah.
Went into overtime. But okay, sorry. Let's talk about. Oh, I want to see what you think of the Broncos. I'd say put them in at least. At least you tried this year, just because
You know where I want to put them?
trash.
Yes. I really don't think they're going to be good.
That's
I think
fair.
they lost a lot of key players. They might bump up to. They might bump all the way up the participation trophy, but I don't. I don't think they're going to be good. I think they're. I really think that the game's passed by Sean Payton. It's just me personally. I think his coaching style, hard nosed football, isn't just what it's not like that anymore.
Well, and if
Which
they
is
had the
bad.
opportunity, if they had the opportunity to get like a Caleb Williams or a Jaden Daniels, they would have, but they got stuck with Bo Nix. I feel like that's kind of the
They should have just
sentiment
taken
there.
a key player and not a quarterback that might not even be on the team in 3 years.
Exactly.
Who
But
else do
then,
they
okay.
have? They got the quarterback from the
Oh yeah, Zach
Jets too.
Wilson.
Yeah,
Zach
they
Wilson.
don't have
Yeah.
a good quarterback.
Okay.
Though.
Yeah. Trash with Zach. Yeah. Sorry. Gonna go with that. I put the Chargers in. At least you tried because I don't think they're gonna do much.
I would almost put the Chargers in participation. I'd put the Chargers in participation at least.
Harbaugh.
Yeah,
Harbaugh.
I think they could be. They could be a tough team next year. Which is funny
Yeah.
because he's also like a hard nosed football head coach, but it's like his style might work a little bit more because he's more player oriented, kind of like his brother.
Well,
I think
okay.
Oakland could be there too. To be honest, I think their participation.
Oh,
Trophy-
I was gonna put Vegas in trash.
Really okay.
I mean, who's their quarterback?
We can meet in the middle. I think
Okay.
and get at least you tried because I think they actually because they have Amari Cooper, which is one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. Right?
Wait.
No, my bad.
That's the Browns.
Yeah, it's the Browns, not Amari Cooper.
Devontae.
Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking of Amari Cooper because he used to be one. Like, they were the two wide receivers I really liked, and I wish it came to the Ravens. Yeah, no. I think just with that, they have a better wide receiver room than the Broncos, so they're going to be up there, I
Okay,
think.
that's fair. And then okay, so now we got. I think the Jaguars might be trash. If not, at least you try. Oh, hold on, no. We're sticking in.
No,
We need
let's
to
go
stick
ahead.
with-
I'm with you on that. I could see Jacksonville going to at least you tried. I don't think Trevor Lawrence is going to be the answer for him, and I don't think it's Trevor Lawrence's fault.
I honestly think that the Saints might do better than the Jags at this point. I feel like the Jags will be in trash and well, no, okay, at least the Jags have a quarterback.
Yep.
So you want to put the Saints in trash?
I would put him in at least you tried as well. Because a lot of these teams are going to be in at least you tried. Let's do this. Who do we think is going to be the worst team? Do we think there's going to be a team that's 2008 Lions? I can't think of one. Maybe the Carolina Panthers?
Yeah, I'll put them in.
I would say put them in the bottom right now as the worst. That's who I
Yeah.
think is going to be the worst team.
I'm gonna put
Ooh, Houston, I put
Texans.
with the 49ers.
Contenders?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I did
Arizona.
Arizona, I'd put in participation trophy to at least you tried because they got a pretty good offseason. I mean, for what they needed.
Marvin Harrison. Yeah, I think if Kyler Murray and him click, yeah.
Well, they also, who else did they sign? Because they let Marquise Brown walk, didn't they?
Yeah, but they also got Desmond Ritter
Yeah,
for like
the backup.
nothing.
Yeah.
Um,
I
I
would
put the
say
Falcons.
participation trophy, yeah. Falcons, I have no clue. They could even be 2008 Lions, to be honest. It's going to be really weird. I mean, it just really depends on how this draft went for them because they have so much talent that they could be a playoff based team. So maybe participation trophy just because they like to let down their fan base.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, like, okay, they have Kirk Cousins, so that brings them up. I can't put them in trash for that. Yeah, I'll put them in participation trophy.
Who do the Saints have at quarterback now?
I think it's still Derek Carr, right?
I don't even know. I think it's gonna be that rookie. So yeah, I agree with. And they let Michael Thomas go. They have a good defense, so I could see them pushing.
I put the Colts
I
in
think the
playoff.
Colts are playoffs. Yeah, I actually
Yeah,
think it's funny because I think with Joe Flacco, it helps them out even more because then they have a based off what we saw, a great backup
hmm
quarterback.
might be a spicy take, but I think LA is going to be a contender.
I actually agree.
Okay, cool. Yeah, getting them.
Can I go ahead and throw one more contender in there?
Good
The Seattle Seahawks.
because of Mike McDonald.
That's absolutely why. I think they had a great draft. They had good pickups. I really thought they were going to walk away with Patrick Queen in the offseason because that would have been disgusting, in my personal opinion.
Mm. I
Um,
feel I don't know about contenders though, because contenders to me, like I legitimately could think they could make the conference championship.
I could see them making the conference championship with that defense.
Okay, okay.
Their offense is a little questionable, um, but I think they're better than every team in the playoff spot, and they're evenly matched probably with LA.
I would put Tennessee in the trash
Yeah,
one.
and
And what do we do with Tampa?
that's not because we don't like Tennessee or anything like that. I think Tennessee has a chance to show improvement this year, but I mean, no quarterback really. Um,
hmm
I mean, they do, but they don't at the same time. We don't know what they're going to be, so that's kind of a default stationary object replacement for them.
Yeah,
Tampa Bay, they missed out on getting their cornerback, so I think they're trash. Now, I actually think they could be participation trophy to playoffs, one of the two.
yeah. Um, because okay, so let's think here in terms of like actual division stuff here. I mean, this is just preliminary, but we have I think one team from each division is in there, except for like maybe is there one team that we like? Is there
The
one division we
South,
do not have? Which one?
NFC.
NFC South. We don't have a team in the playoffs for them. No, we don't. Okay, who do you think's going to win that team or that division? I mean, they kept Mike
Spicy
Evans, which is
take?
good.
That's hard. Falcons. I can see the Falcons being the worst team in the league, and I can see them winning the
hmm
NFC South at the same time. That division's not good. So I mean,
I, I I think the Buccaneers have more stability than the Falcons.
but I think I put all those teams so evenly matched. I think it's funny. The NFC South and the AFC South are so similar in that sense.
Tell you what, I'm going to say Bucks go up and win the division because they kicked out the Eagles.
Okay.
Just because I love them for that. Um, now we got to do some changes here too because we have. Let's see here. Is there anyone that we have like I don't know what we do. I think we need to bring down a either an NFC or excuse me AFC North team or bring down a
NFC West. I think those are the two best divisions personally. So I think you could see a lot of
yeah,
those.
I mean
I would bring down the LA Raiders, the LA Rams
I
personally.
think the Seahawks are going to be better than the Rams. Personal, or excuse me, I think the Rams are going to be better than the Seahawks. Excuse me.
I'll let you have that one.
I mean,
We can put them down in playoffs. I think we could do that because it's a first year coach. I can see that.
yeah, but
I think he's going to be amazing, but I
I
can
would
see
say 1,
that.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's half. That's no. We need to get rid of two teams.
Get rid of two teams.
Yeah, because there's only 14 that make the playoffs, right?
If I'm getting rid of, uh, probably going to get rid of the Bengals.
Okay.
Joe Burrow is a heck of
Ah,
a quarterback, but I don't think they. I think the defenses for the Steelers and the Browns are so much better than the defense for the Bengals, and I don't think that their offense is that much better because they lost a lot of key pieces in this offseason.
I feel there's a lot of dysfunction going on right there. Yeah, so I agree with that. And then how many we have
And
now? We
we'll get rid of one NFC team. And that'll leave us with because we have two AFC teams for the best, and then we have one, or we have one, yeah, two in the contenders. So we just got to get rid of an NFC team now because we have
mm,
If we're getting rid of one, I'd say the Jets.
That's AFC.
Oh yeah, I forgot the Jets are AFC. That's funny.
I don't think we put the
Oh,
Dolphins in contenders.
I would honestly drop the Jets down to participation trophy because we don't know how they're going to be.
So hold on a second. I'm just doing AFC. One, two. So it's North, West, South, AFC East. We have the Dolphins.
Dolphins, yeah.
Okay.
And then we
So
got three
then
playoff teams for the
AFC,
AFC: Steelers,
which
Browns,
is
Colts.
then the Jets. So yeah, we need to move out one of those teams.
Jets.
Jets. Yeah.
Yeah. The other
Okay.
teams
And
have better defenses, and I really think it's going to make a difference this year with how some of these rulings have taken care or have changed.
then we got North, West. Oh yeah, hold on. Northwest, East, and South, and then we got three. One, two, three. Yeah, oh, I think
Yeah.
we got it.
Yeah, no, I can see this. I think
Yep.
this is pretty good. I really do think Carolina's going to be one of the worst teams. Of course, I thought Tennessee was going to go undefeated. I mean, winless last
Mhm.
year. So anything can
I
happen.
mean, this is we're not literally. I remember I was thinking about this earlier. It's like somebody's like, "You're literally guessing." I'm like, "Yeah, is that not what predictions are?"
Yeah. Is that not
So
what? Oh no, we aren't guessing. These are scientific hypotheses. We are using
I mean,
science.
are there any teams that you think? I mean, I think maybe Washington can make the playoffs. I think maybe Dallas could, maybe Chicago.
Here's some
But,
curveballs I'm gonna throw towards you.
hmm,
Who do you think is going to be the passing leader? Touchdowns thrown or yards? Who do you think's going to have the most yards thrown?
that's tough.
I'm gonna go with Patrick Mahomes personally.
That's. I feel like that's not to like discount what you're saying. I feel like that's a very easy answer to
Oh
give.
yes, yes, absolutely
Yeah.
is.
If I'm going for, I don't think Jared Goff. I don't think Lamar's going to throw that much.
Nah, he'll get
Um,
more. He will. He might not get the yards, but he'll get the he can get the touchdowns.
I mean, if not Patrick Mahomes, I might
Herbert.
say no.
Ooh, I could actually see Tua.
Tua. Maybe.
Injuries
I mean,
might be there, but we're saying a full season, no injuries. He was
is
on
is
power.
Kirk Cousins too much of a wild card?
Ooh, I like that. That's a spicy one. That's pretty good.
But I will say, I mean, honestly, it is probably going to be. I don't know. I think Brock Purdy could do it. He's more of a thrower.
He's also got a lot of weapons.
Yeah, because they drafted a wide receiver. So
I kind of like your Kirk Cousins ones too. I could see him being in the top five.
well, and then yeah, I mean,
And we don't know how these Wookiee wide receivers are going to pan out. An interesting one will be the Vikings because they have Justin Jefferson, and then I'm blanking on the other wide receiver's name, but he's great in the end zone for touchdowns. Um,
good either.
like he was a rookie. Adderley sounds about right.
I don't know.
But yeah, he looked pretty good as well. So I mean, depending on how their quarterback situation works out, they could have a contender there.
I could. But yeah, I feel like LA, I think Aaron Donald retiring is going to affect them negatively, but I still think that they have enough pieces.
I actually think they had a really good draft in the
Oh, yeah.
rounds.
But I mean, not to just ramble, but I feel like this is pretty good. I feel like the only things that could shuffle, I feel like maybe Washington could sneak into the playoffs over maybe a. Well, if Tampa's going to win their division, maybe over a Green Bay, depending.
Well, they could also win the division. I mean, that division's
They
so
could.
chaotic.
Well, and
Because I don't think Dallas is going to do good because they were supposed to go all in and they looked lethargic in the offseason, to say the least.
the Jets could make it. The Chargers could make it. The Bengals could make it. The
Who do
Bears
you
could.
think is going to be the most improved team this year?
Hmm.
An easy answer: Arizona Cardinals. I could see
I would say possibly
Chicago.
the Seahawks and Chicago.
I like Seahawks. That's what I was going to go with Seattle. I think Seattle and Chicago definitely. Because
And who I think good.
both those teams could sneak into the playoffs or win their
And
divisions.
and we think that Buffalo is going to take the deepest dive.
Yeah, I definitely think so.
Yeah, I think Jacksonville's also going to take a dive.
I think the team in the NFC that's going to take a dive is going to be the Vikings.
Yeah, that's why I put them in it. I feel like if any team is specifically going to be in it, at least you try it, it's going to be the Vikings.
Yeah, and they should be a team that's like playoff contenders because they have a really good wide receiver room and they could do some damage with it.
Oh yeah, they have. They drafted the guy I wanted last year.
Yep.
Oh my god, why am I blanking on his name? I can't remember. But
I'm glad that you were wrong though because I like Zay.
oh yeah, no, I agree. I think Zay's great. I'm honestly surprised. Did we not get any wide receiver? In the
Yeah,
draft?
third round.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. But there you go. That's our early May predictions because this thing doesn't start for another like 4 months. So
And when do you think right before preseason or right at the end of preseason we do our final predictions for the season? Where you make all your picks and I make all my picks.
yeah, let's do that like right before the actual season starts.
I think so. We'll make a stream of it.
Exactly. Right.
Of us going through and who we think's gonna who we think's gonna
Well,
win.
talking about other sports, the Caps got knocked out of the Stanley Cup Finals, so that's not good. I think the Orioles are doing okay though.
I know they're above the Yankees because my one customer I had the other day was very excited about that.
Well, they're playing the Nationals right now at the bottom of the fifth, and I don't know. Oh yeah, they're 0-1, but they're 23-11 right now. The Orioles,
That's pretty good.
Nats are even at 17. Let's see here. Oh, they're first in the American League East, so that's pretty good. Yeah, they're first in their division over the Yankees. They got like 2-game thing over it. Let's see here. And who's left in the NHL playoffs?
I'm gonna guess the Knights. I don't even watch hockey. That's just literally a curveball.
I think, what do we have here? Looks like I don't know what the Hurricanes are, but we got the New York Rangers, the Boston Bruins, the Florida Panthers, Colorado Avalanche, Dallas Stars. I think is that the Houston Oilers? I don't know. And something Canucks. I can't remember. Can't tell what that is. But out of all those ones, go Bruins, I guess. I don't even know. Or Avalanche. I don't care. What about basketball? What's going on with that right now?
I have absolutely no idea when it comes to basketball.
Yeah, I mean, looks like the Celtics and the Thunder won their conferences, but what's even going on right now? Sorry, we're just going to start the car outside. Anyway,
But we appreciate you guys watching. This has been a
sorry,
great stream.
just kind of stand there, but
This has been a great stream. Hope you guys got some ideas down there in the comments. Throw it down there. Happy to be back. Yeah, I mean, that's really about it. We will catch you guys in the next one.
Trash Gaming Channel first. Love it.
But we will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Everyone.